Hey everyone, wanted to do a little update on the game, and I've been working on object pooling for projectiles. And the whole idea is that when you create a projectile, and normally you would be creating an instance of that object in the world, and then it flies and then it disappears if it hits something. But if you remove that object from the world, you're deallocating memory, and normally all game engines will do that for you automatically, but you can't really tell when or how they will deallocate those engine objects. So there may be times when it's huge deallocation and allocation of memory is not really, maybe lose a couple frames or have a hitch in your frame rate or a hitch in your gameplay. So I wanted to see if I could implement something. This is old hat for probably many of the game developers out there, but I wanted to see if I could do it in an old engine, a game studio, and I was able to do it. So I started out with some arrows. They do collision detection, a single line trace in one frame, and then every other frame is a like a smooth movement frame, where one frame is collision detection and the second frame is an interpolation to make it look smoother. So one frame, the engine will iterate through each arrow, and using its orientation, it will do collision check forward a certain amount of distance, and then if it hits nothing, then you can move the projectile to that position. So then in the second frame where there isn't a collision detection, to kind of save on resources without having to do a collision detection every frame, I just use the same trace position of the last frame, and then if it hits nothing, then you can safely move the projectile halfway from its current position to the target position. So it kind of helps to smooth out the movement. And these meshes are actually, it has both a fireball mesh and a arrow mesh. It's the same model actually. So with code, I'm just hiding parts of the mesh, but the objects are created only once. So added a fireball, which will create particle effects, and as you can see, it moves in a parabolic arc, and as long as these objects are flying in the world, they count towards the active projectile. So if you shoot a lot of them into the distance and they don't hit anything, you can potentially use up all of your projectile active objects, and then not have anything to shoot with. So that's kind of have to be on me. I can add more projectiles. I could add more, I can just make the projectiles faster so they hit stuff. I can make them lose life faster, but it's all about a balance, and then what type of game I'm going to be making. So I'm kind of debating whether I should make it for Swordlord 2 or just another quick game to make something. And yeah, I added a little effect when the projectiles hit something. They made a little flash, a little smoke, and a little light. Yeah, and that's what I've been working on. It's been fun. This is such an old engine; it's not really supported anymore. But I'm trying to learn Unity through a charity. But it's just been fun to just toy around with this, and it's just something that I do in my meantime. And I'm kind of bug squashing a lot of things for pathfinding and some odd addresses of memory that I've been doing, as I'm not really a good coder. So, but yeah, this is what I've been working on. It's been a lot of fun, and yeah, that's been what I've been up to. Hope it's cool to watch. And yeah, thank you.